Hi guys, and a very happy afternoon to you all from a magnificent day in Melbourne. It's 33 degrees today, if that's Celsius, in the middle of October, which is very strange. Not sure what's happening to our weather patterns, but I'm certainly enjoying the warmth and the sunshine. So today I want to speak to you about a book that I'm reading, which I know I've quoted this book before. It is one of the best books I have read to date. It is so powerful. If you are wanting to make a change, I highly recommend this book. It's called Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself by Dr. Joe Dispenza. Now I know that's you're not gonna see that, it's gonna be back to front. But this was recommended from or by a leader at SFM who had been struggling with chronic fatigue and anxiety, and highly recommended this book that impacted basically his life. And he said that it was a bit of a study. It wasn't it wasn't the case of picking it up, reading it and going, oh, that's great, and you push a button and it all everything changes. For me, it has been a journey, and I have been reading it for quite a few months. So I have it on audio. I have an Audible account as well as in hard copy. And I like that because there are diagrams that you can refer to. So it's great to have the hard copy as well as listen to the audio, while you're in the car or whatever you're doing. But it has been, it's been so useful. And in particular yesterday, he summarized a little bit of what we've been doing. And if you're looking at changing habits, if you're looking at, the title is Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself. So it suggests that, you want to make a change, that there is something about you that, you're not quite happy with. It might be depression. It could be anxiety, the fears, the limiting beliefs, whatever it is, okay? Basically, we need to come into the present moment, because in the present moment, those fears, those struggles, those pains don't actually exist. They are linked to a past event, could be a trauma, and I'm not saying that, it's not painful. Yes, it is, but you're hanging on to a memory, an emotion, a feeling in the body, a thought in the mind. It's actually not in the present moment. It's not in your reality, like right now. And what Dr. Joe Dispenza is doing is basically providing practices and practical ways of how we can break the habit of being, of being you, of being the habitual thoughts, the conditioned patterns. And it's really quite brilliant. So I'm not up to the part yet where he prescribes a meditation, which I'm really looking forward to. But yesterday he spoke about getting into a creative space. He said the importance of getting into that creative space, it's what brings you into the present moment, and it's what can actually break, it can break those recurring thought patterns, or the identification with the pain and the struggle. And I thought, wow, that is brilliant. I loved it. Think about, when you are doing something that you really love and you're in that creative space and you're totally immersed, full attention on what you're doing, are you thinking about the past or are you thinking about the future? I don't think so. And this is not, some people might say, oh, well, I love baking, I'll go and bake a cake. That's not really being creative. You might be productive because you're making something, but are you really in the creative space? I'm talking about making up a recipe. If cooking is what you love, make up a recipe so that your mind is fully engaged in what you're doing, and you need to use the faculty of your mind to produce the desired result, to produce a recipe that's going to work. You need to put thought into it. If your mind is thinking about a past event or how you're feeling, I don't think you're not really in that creative phase. So guys, think about what is it that you love. If you're having trouble detaching from past hurts, from pain, from struggles, from fears, from anxiety, if there's something holding you back, I highly encourage you to get into something creative. Do something creative and give it your full attention. And you know, you will find that you will be in a flow. The endorphins will start to kick in, and it will actually, you know, you'll feed off that energy, and you know, thoughts of course are going to come back in, and you'll get hooked back into, I'm sure, the recurring thought. But as you practice and as you go into this creative space more and more, you can detach more and more. And I just thought that was brilliant. I absolutely loved it, and it's certainly something that I have shared already with some of my some people that I coach. It's just, for me, I think it's very, very powerful, and it really could bring about the change that you're looking for. So whether it's photography, whether it's gardening, whether it's cooking, knitting, drawing, singing, playing an instrument, acting, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. Get creative. Get in that creative state. Be in the moment. Find the joy that is in that moment, and just let go for a moment. And as you practice, you will get better and better at it. So good luck with it. I send you loads and loads of love. Send me your emails, of course. You know I love receiving your emails. Send me your news, and we'll be in touch soon. Loads of love. Mwah.